Okay, it's Ruben Stemple again, recording. This is my traffic light code. Hopefully you can see it. I've done initialization all through here, my pie top, my mini screen, LEDs, light sensor, and the emergency vehicle ultrasonic sensor. And I start off by initializing everything to off and the screen display text to initialize. And then I set some parameters here for timers. I set a light time parameter and a sleep timer parameter so that I can change those if I need to. If I want to change the variables, I can. So starting operation with green on. I put this if statement in here. If the emergency vehicle comes through, then we jump to the end. I use the timer code 911, 911 just because it's a really big number. And that'll jump all the way to the end of the while statement and run into my emergency vehicle part there. And if it doesn't, then it goes to the green. The green comes on for a certain amount of time. I can have an extended green amount of time if there's a lot of cars there, so there's a lot of light. So I use the light timer for that. Then I get an extended green, so that gives those people more time to come through. And then we move down to the yellow. The thing different in the yellow is if I press the button, then I go into a flashing yellow system, so that it's a yellow, not stop, it's a yellow yield sign. So flashing yellow is yield. And I can click the button again, go back into normal operation. And then same with the red, I can click the button while the traffic light is in red and click it over to a flashing red light, and then back to normal operation with the same button. So let's give it a shot here. Running, there we go. So you can see we're on green extended time right now because the light bulb is at 800. So if I move it down to below 750, then I'll stop having green extended. So green extended is just double time basically, according to this right here. So where's it at? Oh, that's yellow. Right here changes the sleep timer to sleep timer times 2, so it's just double time. So if I move that down to 700, it just goes into regular green time, which means it's the same amount of time as all the other lights. So green, yellow, red. And obviously we probably want to have yellow be less time than red and green, but we can change that just by changing these numbers. What's next? Okay, so if I go wait till it gets to yellow and then I click the button here, it goes into flashing yellow. Oh, I must have clicked it twice. I'll do flashing red first. There you go. Flashing red. Click it into flashing red, and it'll stay on flashing red until I tell it to stop being on flashing red. And then I click it again, tell it to stop being on flashing red. Same when I get to yellow. Doesn't work for yellow. Oh, try it again. There it goes. Flashing yellow. It'll click to flashing yellow, and it'll wait on flashing yellow until I'm done. Then I click it again, get it away from flashing yellow. And then anywhere that I want, I can do it when the light's green, I can do it when the light's red. I can put it into emergency mode by having the rescue squad or a fire truck or whatever come through. It pops it off into emergency mode, which is down at the bottom of the code here. And then once I take it off of emergency mode, it seems to take it a minute to go away from emergency mode once I'm there. So let me click it out. There you go. So back up into not emergency mode, and it'll continue operation. Try it from yellow this time. So from yellow, I can click it into emergency mode, and it'll turn the lights red so that everybody stops except for the emergency vehicle trying to get through. And there we go. So that is in operation.